Good morning, boys and girls. This is our Gospel for Kids. And today is the 18th Sunday in Ordinary Time. And let us proclaim the Gospel, the word of Jesus for us this Sunday morning. The Lord be with you and with your spirit. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Matthew. Glory to you, O Lord. When Jesus heard of the death of John the Baptist, he withdrew in a boat to a desert place by himself. The crowds heard of this and followed him on foot from their towns. When he disembarked and saw the vast crowd, his heart was moved with pity for them, and he cured the sick. When it was evening, the disciples approached him and said, "This is a desert place, and it is already late. Dismiss the crowds so that they can go to the village and buy food for themselves." Jesus said to them, "There is no need for them to go away. Give them some food yourselves." But they said to him, "5 loaves and 2 fish are all we have here." Then he said, "Bring them here to me." And he ordered the crowds to sit down on the grass. Taking the 5 loaves and 2 fish, he looking up to heaven, he said the blessing, broke the loaves, and gave them to the disciples, who in turn gave them to the crowds. They all ate and were satisfied, and they picked up the fragments left over, 12 wicker baskets full. Those who ate were about 5,000 men, not counting women and children. The Gospel of the Lord. Praise to our Lord Jesus Christ. Dear boys and girls, what an adventure Jesus and his disciples, they got into this Sunday. In the gospel that Jesus, he was looking for a desert place and a quiet time. He wants to rest. He received bad news and he wants to be by himself and with his disciples. Jesus, he got in a boat, he went to the other side of the sea, but the crowd, they followed him by foot. They got the news where Jesus, he was heading to. When Jesus got there, the crowd was already there. A lot of people waiting for him. And his heart was moved with pity. Jesus, he felt compassion for the people, and Jesus started to cure the people. Jesus loved them so much, he couldn't see the time was passing and was already evening coming. The sky was getting dark, and the disciples said, "Master, it's time to dismiss the crowd. Let's send them away so they can go to the village and buy something to eat. We ourselves, we need also something to eat." But Jesus, instead to dismiss the crowd, he said, "We don't have to dismiss them, to send them away. You go and feed them." So the disciples said to Jesus, "How can we do this? With 5 loaves and 2 fish, will never be enough for this amount of people." But Jesus, he took on his hands, he blessed the 5 loaves and 2 fish, and he asked the people to sit down and ordered the disciples to go and share that food he just blessed to the crowd. And the gospel said to us that 5,000 men, not counting women and children, all of them they ate and they were satisfied. And they collect all the leftovers in a wicked baskets, and they fill 12 wicked baskets with bread. How that was possible? So let's say that we are going to a picnic. We're in summer. Summer is the best time for us to do picnics. And let's say we're going to bring our basket with food. I prepare some food for us. I have my basket here. I have a couple of sandwiches. I have crackers. I have cheese. I have soft drinks. I have some grapes. So we must be all set, right? It's just the kids and myself, we should be all set. But let's say that instead to go just you guys and me, let us invite more people. Let's invite the whole church to go with us. Do you think our basket will be enough for the whole church in this picnic? I'm pretty sure won't be enough. This is for us. Won't be enough because it's nothing what we can do, but it's something that God can do.